Alright, BobalosRex here, and today's video is a real quick one, and it's essentially, I talked about on my weekly, what are the most important things, 5 important things to do weekly to gear up for a solo person slash on alts, just casually, alright? So this is 5 weeklies, alright? I picked it to 5 weekly events. So, the first 3 are what awards you veteran track gear, which converts to LFR tier. Alright? And can be upgraded to normal tier. So this is what you're trying to get if you're a solo player or you're alt and you're just trying to get some gear to catch up. Alright? So you get the Dream Seed plant quest right here from Talisa Whisper Bloom right here in the Emerald Dream. You plant 5 Dream Seeds. You just gotta plant them. Alright, you don't even gotta collect them. You just gotta plant your seed. Alright, next up, number 2. Worthy Ally Dream Wardens. This awards veteran gear and rep. Make sure you get this done. You do these in tandem because you get rep from seeds. You get them high enough so you can kind of get them all together, or right now you can do a campaign quest, or you can do the next quest that awards veteran track gear, the Super Bloom via Clarel here. She hangs out with Spruce Crown, so if Spruce Crown is over here, there is a okay, well that means it's done, but when it's not up, she follows the tree around. So when the tree's moving around, you can even get it during the event. So she's here right now when the event isn't ongoing. And this awards veteran track gear and rep. Alright, so it awards rep for that. It gives you dew and seeds for that. And it's super easy to do. You just get 50 bloom and then you can AFK most of it. That's the AFK spot once you're done. I do believe you need a tag to rare, so you do have to come back. You can't AFK it that great. But it is what it is. Now, if you really need rep, this isn't part of the list. But if you really need rep, you can do these shipments, which are super easy. You just talk to the Boom Chicken, put in some supply reagents, and get your shipments done. Now, the other 2 are at places. But I'm not going to go there, but I'm going to explain them. So, number 4 is the Dream Surge. Alright, there are other stuff that award catch-up gear, like the Farrak Assault, but the Dream Surge has a weekly quest that gives you gear that you can just pick and get exactly what piece you need, and then you can upgrade it all the way to 450. And if you have a ton of that essence, or coalescence, you can buy 415 catch-up gear that's tradable with your account, between your characters on your account. So, Dream Surges, highly recommend you get that weekly done, and it gives you account-bound gear that you can mail over. Final one, it's another, you get to pick your own adventure, which converts to the old tier. Adventure stuff converts to Aberrus tier, currently. But you want to do it at 50. At 450. So you want to upgrade it if you're going to convert. Flight stones are super easy to get. You can do the weekly here, gives you flight stones. Events give you flight stones. You can go back and do the Niffin rep weekly. That gives you like 300 flight stones. But the final event is time rifts. Get your time rift done. It's on the top of every hour. Same as Super Bloom. So you do Super Bloom, plant your seeds. Honestly, you could do the time rift, finish the time rift, then make it over to the Super Bloom, because the Super Bloom ends a little bit later than the time rift. Time rifts end about... the portal usually opens at 9, so they end around 13 past the hour. Super Blooms are like 16. So you're super quick. But yeah, knock out a time rift. You can pick your gear. It does convert to Aberrus tier, and it can go up to 450 because it is Adventurer Trek. And then you can also buy trinkets. So this is really good for trinkets. Dream Surges have everything else. But always do the big ones first, especially if you're gearing up a fresh character. I'm going to have a gear up fresh character like super guide maybe soon, since this is possibly the final patch, but it will be updated with the next 2 most likely, or 3. But yeah, so knock out these 3 quests, then hit up Dream Surge, Time Rifts, fill up the gap, and you're doing great. Next week, do the 3, start filling out your gear slots, upgrading it, and eventually you'll be able to convert all of your crests higher up. You're just going to need to figure out a way to obtain the higher level gear past Veteran, which currently only the world boss drops champion level gear for the solo player, but in 10.2.5 we may be looking at a way for the solo player to acquire more champion gear. Alright, so look forward to that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Get those 5 quests done every week, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.